Hello guys, so basically today I wanted to talk about the Ilia True Skin Serum Foundation. The box is this one. The shade that I've got is SF2 Tavarua. By the way, this is not my perfect shade. I should have gone probably one shade lighter, SF1 for Mentera. I bought this from the Content Beauty Wellbeing website, who they've got a store in London as well, in Marylebone. But I've bought it off the website, and the shade, basically this shade was not so different from the website, from SF1. So I thought, we're going into summer at some point. No, well, not yet here, but at some point we're going into summer. And basically I thought, if I get a little color, probably the SF1 would be a bit too light. So that's why I went with the SF2 Tavarua. But it's a bit too dark for me right now. So anyway, I just wanted to show you a few swatches here so basically, let's start with the bottom one, this one, which is the 100% pure in white peach. I don't know if you can see my arm very well. So 100% pure in white peach. Then I've got the Hint Beauty Concealer in fair. Then I've got the Care Wise foundation in silken. And then I've got NARS Light 3 Gobi. I know this is not a natural foundation, but I've had it from before I switched to organic foundation. So just to give you an idea of the shades that I've got. So the NARS is here. Then I've got the Ilia. So this is the Ilia True Serum Foundation. And then the Neve Cosmetics Star Foundation System. Or Star System Foundation rather, sorry about that. So I hope you can see like the shades here. Because I don't have a viewfinder, I don't have a fancy camera at all, so I don't know if I'm putting the right, the arm in the right, like focused in the lenses, in the camera lenses, because not being able to see myself. I hope you can kind of see my face and you were able to see my arm. But anyway, just to give you an idea of what this shade, Tavarua looks like compared to other foundations, stroke concealer that I've got, because the Hint Beauty is not a foundation, obviously, it's more a concealer, but I mix it in with my Care Wise foundation to lighten up the Care Wise Silken foundation, which is a bit too dark, and also to obtain a better result, because the Care Wise foundation on its own doesn't work on my skin. So anyway, apart from that, let's move on to the foundation. So it's basically I think you probably have seen quite a few reviews on this, but let me just grab my phone. Basically saying that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 colors. So it goes from SF1, which is the lightest color, fair with neutral undertones, to the darkest, which is Montserrat SF10, which is dark with neutral undertones. I'm just reading off the contentbeautywellbeing.com website, which is the website that I've purchased this one from. And I've paid £45 for this foundation. It retails at £50, but I had a discount code to use, so I got like £5 off. So yeah, these are the colors that the range that they've got. So the finish, I would say, of this is kind of luminous. It's kind of radiant, quite radiant. but somehow it gets a bit more matte throughout the day in certain areas of my face, but it kind of still looks quite matte on like my cheeks, but radiant where I get kind of oily. It feels very nice. It feels a very nice foundation so far. It lasts more or less a good, I would say, between 8 to 9 hours. So, you know, like a working day. It lasts me a working day, which is good because that's what I need, to be honest. I'm not gonna keep the foundation on for like 15 days. Sorry, 15 hours rather. 15 days, no. Sorry. So the quantity, you get the standard, the 30 ml. It just says that is infused with aloe, and is smoothing and lightweight, which is very lightweight. When I've tried this quite a few times now, probably 4 times, and it's basically it's kind of almost natural. I wouldn't say it's completely natural because it's got Caprylyl Methicone, which to be honest sounds to me like one of the silicones, and then it also got something, sodium chloride. I'm not sure why they put sodium chloride. Then it has marula oil, which is very good. It has quite a good ingredients. Yeah, like aloe vera juice is like the first ingredient, which is great. There is no water here. Can't see water written anywhere in the list of ingredients. So it's got like jasmine extract. It's got rose seed oil, rose hip oil, probably rosa moscata seed oil, it says. Yeah, it's got tocopherol, lavender flower extract, arnica montana flower extract. So it's got jojoba oil as well, and it does have some coconut in it because it says coconut alkans, which is actually the second ingredient in here. So I'm not sure if your skin tends to react to coconut oil and jojoba oil, because some people do react to those two oils, then I'm not sure this is good for you. Luckily my skin is pretty easy. I don't have, you know, I don't tend to break out if I use coconut oil or any other oil, unless I use like a very heavy oil, but I've never tried that. So in terms of, so we've talked about ingredients, quantity, the price. I always have to powder this because otherwise I don't know what it's going to do, but I tend to have like combo to oily skin, especially in my T-zone, so I need to, I always set any foundation, unless it's the 100% pure, you know, this one. Unless it's the 100% healthy foundation, which I don't need to set, is the only foundation that I don't set. But any other foundation I need to set, because otherwise I get really quite oily during the day. So basically, yeah, you've seen the shades, and I just wanted to, so basically what I use usually to apply this foundation with is this brush, but it's very dirty at the moment. It's actually, I think it's a copy of the Morphe whatever number, I can't remember, sorry, but it's one of those 3D brushes, you see, like it's a brush like that, shaped like this, so it's quite dirty, so I'm not gonna use this one for this purpose, but I do usually use that one for this foundation, because I see it applies best with that brush. And so for the purpose of this video I'm gonna use this brush, which is a Lamora Flat Kabuki T01. Looks like this, nice pinky brush, and it's kind of clean, as you can see. It's very clean, so I'll use this one and sponge. I think this is the Eco Tool sponge, so I'll do, like, to show you, I'll just do one side. I've used no primer at all. I've only used my moisturizer, which is the Juicy Beauty Green Apple Defy, Age Defy, something like that. Shake it before you actually apply it. So let's do this, and I'll pump a bit of this to start with, so one pump only. You can see it's a bit runny, but not extremely runny. This is moving, but not too fast. So let's start. I'll do the brush side here and the sponge on the other side. So let's start actually applying with my finger. I'll put a bit of this on this side. So let's do like one pump on half of my face. So there's not much left because I've used mainly I need coverage on my cheeks, which is where I've got most of my sunspots, redness, and all that great stuff happening. This one gives you like a light to medium coverage. I need to basically to obtain the coverage that I want and I need for, you know, the problems that I've got. I need 2 pumps to cover everything. So let's bring whatever is left on the brush on my neck. So like this is one, you know, the side that I've just done with the brush. It has covered a little, but not too much. It's kind of evened out my skin tone, but it hasn't really covered, you know, much of my redness which I've got here. You see, I've got like this is the side with the foundation, this is the side without the foundation. So you can see so this one, you know, I'll just look with my mirror. So it's not accentuating the fine lines, which is good. It's kind of blending quite well. Oh, sorry, I've got something here. But yeah, yeah, overall it didn't quite cover, you know, the redness. So let's pump out another bit of foundation and apply 1.5 pump in the end. Because yeah, I don't know how it's, I've never tried it with the beauty blender, or it's not a beauty blender but it's an eco. I've never tried it with the sponge. Sorry, can't think today. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't have much more. So I'm just keeping the mirror here. So let's try do this with that beauty blender. Sorry, I don't use sponges that much because I feel like they absorb a lot of product, and I'm not, you know, it's like I don't want to waste. I don't want to waste the product. Sorry if I maybe covered the thing with my hand. But see, it's kind of maybe the same amount of coverage that I've got as the other side. So I think now I'm gonna build it up in the places where I need more coverage. So I'm gonna do the same thing. So I'll use like the brush on the side with the brush to be consistent. and then I'll use the sponge for the other side that we've just done with the sponge. And to be honest, you can use your fingers to apply this foundation. It works really well with fingers. I'm gonna do this because I feel like I get a bit more coverage. So I will do this with the fingers. So I've done the first layer with the brush. Sorry, I've just changed my mind, but I feel like I should just do this to be able to get the coverage that I need. And just, I don't know, just bring it down the neck, because this shade is really, I feel like it's a bit darker than, yeah, than I should have. Actually, let's try and blend it with the beauty blender. Sorry, I should have done the beauty blender first. Or Eco Tool again, so I don't know why I called this the beauty blender. I've got the beauty blender, but I don't want to use it. I found this one first somewhere. I can't find the beauty blender. I know I've got it somewhere, just I don't know where. So I like to smooth it out with the sponge and remove any excess product. Let's do, so you see I've used one pump to build up, so that's basically one pump to cover this side and this side, so my cheeks basically. I feel like I need a bit more here. So it's kind of buildable, definitely, but it's buildable to a medium coverage, I would say. I wouldn't say that this is buildable to full coverage. So yeah, basically, sorry. Maybe I should put my mirror here. I'm really sorry about that. But anyway, you know how it is, the blending process. You've seen my face at the beginning with no makeup. You've seen my redness, my spots and everything. So I'm not gonna basically I'm not gonna do any I'm just using whatever is left on my finger. I'm not gonna do any building up on my forehead, just because I don't need much coverage on my forehead. And if you see my eyes are a bit weird, it's just because I started to do my eyeshadow and then I got stopped by someone who rang on the door. So I had to go and open the door, and then I had to film, because then later I don't have time. So I stopped doing my eyeshadow in the middle, and I haven't finished it off. So sorry if I look a bit weird, which I do normally anyway, even if I've done my eyeshadow. But so basically this is what we've got. I'm trying to blend it a bit more with my it kind of settles a bit in my fine lines around my mouth that I've got here, because that's normal, I mean, at my age you can't expect a foundation not to settle in the lines, in the wrinkles, whatever. So that's to be expected, I'm afraid, if you have some kind of mature skin or fine lines. But it's not too bad. I mean, it's not too bad. I just tend to just remove a little bit here where I've got product build up. Basically this is the effect that I get with this foundation. So at the moment it's quite luminous, and I definitely need to set this one. This shade, as I said, is a bit off. I need to maybe apply a little more on my neck, which I'm gonna do right now. You see how my neck is. So I'm just basically apply down to, and I feel like it's got a tiny bit of oxidization as well, which is not great because the shade is already darker than I thought, than I was expecting. Because yeah, on the website it looks a bit different. So this is more, I would say, like a light olive undertone, which I don't think I have a light olive undertone. At this point I can tell I'm not coming back, I don't think I'm coming back to do a check-in, because basically I just wanted to show you kind of how it looks when I apply it on my face. And you know, as I told you, it does mattify here on my cheek area, but kind of still my oils in the T-zone show throughout the day, so I need to keep kind of powdering at least once with my skin. But I think this foundation probably is would be good for like not for really dry skin, I think, because I've heard other people having problem with this foundation. It's although it's a serum foundation, it seems to dry up quite a lot and mattifying quite a lot throughout the day. For me it doesn't really do that much because I have a really oily forehead and nose. But yeah, so I think it's good for like combo and oily, maybe oily skins, not too oily, because otherwise you just need to powder a lot throughout the day, but not for dry skin, to be honest. If you have very dry skin, I would avoid this foundation. And basically that's it. If I get a chance to do a check-in, I will do it, otherwise this video terminates here. If you have any questions, let me know. If I haven't covered anything in the video, just let me know and I'll try and reply to your questions. But thanks for watching today and have a good day. Bye. And I just wanted to show you after about 11 hours how my foundation looks. So it got a bit slightly oily, but not even that much on my forehead. And then I powdered quite a bit with I used the Carewise press powder, so it's kind of hold up really well. Don't mind my chin is gone, basically it's gone off my chin, the foundation, because I've just actually brushed my teeth. Then I thought, oh my god, I should have waited until I'm recording this video. If you see, like, the rest, basically the rest of the foundation is all there, and it didn't really settle into any fine lines so far. So far so good. I think, that's basically it. I don't know what else to say, because it looks pretty good still after a good 10 plus hours. So yeah, it does last quite a long time if you powder it. I've never tried not powdered any foundation, including this one, so I don't know if you don't powder it how long it can last for. So basically, that's it. That's basically it from me. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this foundation. Although it's a bit expensive, I think it's quite working for me. I just wish I had a lighter shade. I'm just going to get rid of my makeup and go to bed, so I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.